Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honor to our apostles, who are elders, who are well blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring true sincerity. Um, yeah, this is a lesson I want to. It's more of a continuation from the last one that I did. In regards of just being healthy and not showing up to camp sick or anything like that. And I was just meditating. And, it skipped my mind to even mention, hey, like, what do you do uh, um, to not get sick? How do you avoid it? Of course, you can be active, but there's also things you can avoid. So pretty much, what the last lesson I did was more about being offensive, taking all the, herbs and things like that. But then, so today I want to go over, well, what can lower it, which is going to kind of go into also being offensive. But we're going to start off with the elephant in the room, which is alcohol. Okay. It's also known that, just pretty much overdoing alcohol will slow your body's ability to fight germs, for up to 24 hours. Over time, drinking too much blunts your body's ability to repair itself. That may be part of the reason you're more likely to get illnesses like liver disease, pneumonia, tuberculosis, and certain cancers. If you use alcohol, try to keep it to one drink a day for women and two drinks for men. So see here, let's get a scripture. Now I'm not saying that you shouldn't drink, but as the scripture says in Philippians chapter 4 and 5, it says, let your moderation be known unto men. The Lord is at hand, um, and it also said, let, pretty much drink in moderation or, anything done in excess. So when you're getting, white boy wasted, you're pretty much just blasting your immune system. High fructose, a lot of sugars will blast your immune system. Uh, we, the vitamin C, okay? Not going outdoors or just taking your vitamin C. And that's why we take supplements. You got to know what supplements boost your immune system and what things lower your immune system, okay? Um, high fat diets, oils, vegetable oils. I highly, recommend that brothers stay away from canola and vegetable oil. That stuff is damn near something you can put in a vehicle, and lubricate your engine, right? If you won't, like they said, if you won't pour it down a sink, then you shouldn't pour it into your body, okay? And it says, in high fat diets over time can upset the balance of bacteria in your gut that can help immune responses. Look for low-fat dairy with no added sugar, along with lean protein like seafood, turkey, and chicken, or lean cuts of beef. And any visible fat, you pretty much cut off any visible fat off the meat. And being obese seems to make you more likely to get the flu and other injections like pneumonia. Just like Candace Owens said, that everybody's telling you to take the Jabberwocky and saying, and everybody's judging you, but nobody's saying nothing about people that's being obese and overweight. We're not talking about people that are big by nature. We're talking about people that are just scarfing down hot fries and Big Macs, for breakfast, you know. And the next one is you're pretty much your diet, not eating enough veggies. Okay, your vitamins A, C, and E. You know, also, your vitamin D. What you could find in your eggs, your fatty fishes, your salmon. You know, I've I don't think this is more addressed to brothers and sisters within the truth, but people I've known as being a boxing coach, and you know, when people gotta get ready for a fight, they ask me what they should eat, and then I start telling them, and they're looking at me like I got two heads when I say, hey, eat a salad or eat, you know, eat salmon, you know what I'm saying, or have an avocado. You know, they're like, what, you know, pretty much like I'm trying to kill them, you know, and it pretty much amazes me that you know people haven't had these things, and people are just caught up into what's good. Um, Another thing you want to you know, all these vegetables and vitamins and minerals have their pluses and things that they do. Everything in done in excess has its negative. You drink too much water, you can hurt yourself. Eat too much apples or high acidic foods, you can hurt yourself. You eat too much spicy foods, you can hurt yourself. Even though spicy foods lubricate and help the flow of your digestion, you can get an ulcer, you see. So everything has to be done in balance, not in excess. Okay. So with that being said, you know, you got things that you want probiotics, you know, bananas are really good. Gut digestion is very important. Getting rid of parasites is very important. Um, Abarataza, I can put the link in the uh, uh, brother Ash, um, brother Ash, brother in Mississippi. I forget the brother's name. It's not coming to me right now. Awar, the brother Awar in Mississippi. He's really heavy on herbs. The brother I know is really heavy on herbs. You know, the brother, you know, Yatazak in Dallas. I'm about to say D Town. He's good with the herbs. You know, and you wanna, you know, pay attention. If you have any questions, you know, you can ask brothers that are out and abroad. And if you don't know any of those brothers I named, I can again just say something in the comment board, and I can refer you to it. And you could do your own independent research. You know, things that, you know, good probiotics, uh, clearing out your gut from all these things. Exercising is another one. Okay, exercise is another thing that can boost your immune system. Okay, person wonder why they're sick, they're groggy, they're in the bed all day. You know, as it says, a regular aerobic exercise. You don't, which means you don't have to get on a treadmill. You just got to get your behind up and walk. You know, you got to get your steps in. You know, get up off your behind, because the reason why I say that is because we as children walked and rode our bikes everywhere. So yeah, we were in shape, you know, in which lack of exercise causes what? Obesity, because your digestive tract is not pumping out all that food, all that extra food, so on and yada yada and so forth. You're at work, you're sitting behind the desk or wherever you're at, you're eating there. You go home, you eat. You don't burn off those foods, and those foods that you don't burn off is going to store into fat cells. You get obese, and then when you're obese, that increases that increases your immune system, weakens your immune system. You're not exercising, working out your lymph nodes, and decreases your immune system. So matter of fact, so I want to get that word lymph nodes, okay? Which I this summer when I was taking my CNA, we was talking about it, and that, you know, always stuck with me. It says a small bean-shaped structure. When you look up lymph nodes, it says a small bean-shaped structure that is part of the body's immune system. Lymph nodes filter substances that travel through the lymphatic fluid, and they contain lymphocytes, white blood cells that help the body fight infection and disease. There are hundreds of lymph nodes found throughout the body. So just like the veins network, the lymph nodes network works in conjunction in the same way. Now, the thing about lymph nodes that should be pointed out is that lymph nodes, like your veins, run through your body, but unlike your veins, they don't have a mechanism to pump the fluid throughout the body. So how this fluid within those lymph nodes or that network system pumps all the way up and through your body, is by movement. Okay, so that's why the aerobic exercise is important. So not only do we have to eat better, but we have to mind ourselves. It's getting cold out here. Cover up your neck. You're not invincible. Cover up your neck. Cover up your hands. Eat right. Be prudent when it comes down to taking care of yourselves. Okay, so I just wanted to bring these things out just as a the other side of the coin. So pretty much, yeah, you take your ginger, you take your ginger, you take your sea moss, you take your zinc. Women do not take zinc in excess because zinc is a testosterone booster. So men could take it as they please. Because the more testosterone for men, the better. But women, you have to take it in moderation. I forget the exact amount that you take, but you can go to a Whole Food store or herbal store, and they'll let you know the dosages. I think it's like 200 or something like that, or 150. But I could be wrong, so don't quote me on it. You got all kind of vitamin C is very important. You got to be careful with vitamin C, as it can cause kidney stones if you take it in excess. Um, and other things like that. So that's the offense. And then when you're on the defense, you just stay away from the high fructose processed foods, stay away from the sugars, stay away from the fatty foods, and you just gotta be smart. In the summertime, you can just tear away at shit, but when it's wintertime, so you should have the discipline to back off of that. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to, you know, keep your body in a good state, okay? Because again, we are needed to be on the highways. As like our camp, we don't have 30 and 40 people. So a man down matters. And we can't just be doing what we want willy nilly. Hey, another thing is you wash your wash your hands, but of course you're supposed to wash your hands, but you should want to be aware of when you should wash your hands outside of using a bathroom. You know what I'm saying? When you handle money, different things of that nature. When you're in a public place, you go to, a bar, a casino, or somewhere where a lot of touching is happening. You know what I'm saying? A hotel or anywhere. You want to, it's just common sense, you know, because they push mask. The mask don't do anything, but, that's neither here nor there. But washing your hands and keeping your hands clean is the best way, okay? And just be mindful. Keep yourself in a good state. Keep your immune system in a good state. So even if you were to get that that virus, your immune system will be strong enough to at least combat it, which you can gain your natural immunity that way. You know, but I just wanted to put that out there, and hopefully this was edifying. I think this was a important thing to speak on, or just to add on to the last lesson that was done. So hopefully this was edifying to you, Akim. With that being said, I want to say, call hello, Yahbashim Al-Shai, Bahara Kakadash, the Bonus apostles who are elders, who are well, and blessed salutations to you, brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. Shalom.